Hello, I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters. We hope you'll continue to watch as we discuss issues facing our community and provide you with the resources and information needed to find solutions. Well, the COVID lockdown is over, and the worst seems to be behind us. Many businesses that struggled to keep their doors open now face a new challenge in attracting employees. If you're a job seeker, this is good news for you, as many employers are offering good pay, benefits, and flexible scheduling. Joining me now are Jillian Welburn, local McDonald's owner, operator, and vice president of the Welburn organization, and Oscaletta Pullom, director of human resources with the Welburn organization. And to both of you, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having us,
No Egg
Bill.
McMuffin?
Not today.
It's good to see you both. Let's start with you, Jillian, and tell us a little bit of your story. How did you get into the restaurant business?
So I'm what we call inside the McDonald's circle a next generation owner operator. So my father owns and operates McDonald's franchises as well in DC. But really, McDonald's was my first job at 16. So I wanted a job, and my dad said, I have one for you. And it was kind of given to me, and then it just grew from there. I started as a cashier, and I would work every summer. And then while I was in college, it kind of hit me. I was like, I think I know what I want to do. I love being in the restaurant. I love the people aspect to it. And it just grew from there.
Your husband is also an owner.
My husband and I are both owner-operators here in the Raleigh-Durham area, and we own 8 McDonald's restaurants, 7 in Durham and 1 in Lewisburg.
All right. It works out well? I mean, that's working and living together 24/7.
Oh, it works. We have our moments, but it works really well. And my husband, it's actually how we met. He is also a next-generation operator, so I guess you could say we have ketchup in our veins. It was just meant to be.
It's a great franchise. Now you joined now did you start at the bottom and work your way up? I think that's your story, isn't it?
Yes, I did. I started off as a crew when they actually owned restaurants in Maryland. So crew, shift manager, I was finishing up school at Howard University. And Andrew, you actually saw me with my school hoodie on, and that's just how everything started. He said, they were going to get their office. They were looking to hire some administrative assistants and HR staff. And so after I graduated, I already had my next step lined up for me.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about that because I think a lot of times people, they go to McDonald's a lot, but don't really understand the opportunity that's available if you want to work there. I do have to ask though, I mean, we're going through a pandemic, and fortunately it looks like things are getting a lot better. Yes. What was that like, running a restaurant during that time?
So, like many other businesses, it was difficult. We had to hunker down and really prioritize what was important. And obviously, first and foremost, came safety and security, not just for our crew members and our employees, but for our customers as well. So once we put the safety protocols in place, we shut down our lobbies, and we kept our drive-thrus open. Most people, you can look at it as negative and a hard time, but we look at it as a positive, and it provided us an opportunity to, one, focus on the important part of our business and really focus on each other as a company, as a family. We spent more time with our work family sometimes than we do at home. And during this time, that's exactly what it was. So it really gave us that time to focus on what's important and make it the best of whatever we could in this situation.
Well, now you have another challenge. And that's probably a challenge for you as well, being in HR. We've all heard about the fact that you've got a lot of businesses and a lot of people you would think need jobs, but for some reason they're having a tough time getting people to work. What's going on?
Well, I think for the most part, hiring in McDonald's is usually a struggle. And I think a lot of people don't know the opportunities that we have in McDonald's. It could be you're in college and you just want to make some extra money, so you just come and have a part-time job. But once you're there and you learn all the opportunities and everything that there is to offer in working with McDonald's, I think that's when we get people who stay and want to develop a career path. During the pandemic, that didn't change. We continued on our path of hiring and looking for good people. We did virtual interviews. We have options for text to apply. You can apply online. It was just, we wanted to keep that momentum going. And as an organization, Oscaletta can speak more to this, but we were able to retain almost all of our employees,
wow,
plus hire new ones as well. So it was a proud moment for us at the Welburn organization. And it's just something, our focus is people. Oh. Many people think we're in the business of hamburgers, but really we're in the business of people. Our crew, our employees, our customers. They're all part of our MEC family, we like to call it. So,
well, and you're a great example of someone who starts at McDonald's and finds a career. Did you actually, well, you weren't looking for it at McDonald's, were you? Did you just fall into it?
Yes, I was just applying about maybe 6 or 7 years ago. I was transferring to a 4-year college, so I needed, the resources to get back and forth to school. So McDonald's was the person who contacted me back, and they set up an interview, and from there, that's where it took off. I was able to go to school and then just work on the weekends. So they were really flexible with my schedule. And then also just with the advancement opportunities, I was able to start off slow. So I still was working in the restaurant and also learning things in the office too, simultaneously. And Jillian pretty much taught me everything about people. So it was just been a great opportunity.
What would you say to the folks who are watching right now? And really, McDonald's is a place of all ages, right? I mean, from young to old, you can get a job at McDonald's. What would you tell them? I mean, I know you need some workers. You always need workers to motivate them to get off the couch this morning and maybe go online and apply for a job.
Yes, I would say apply. Text to apply or visit the restaurants. If there's a McDonald's in every community. So if you want to learn soft skills, if you want to learn a little bit more about just working with all different people, or the responsibilities of having a job, visit the local McDonald's, let the general manager see your face, let them know that you're eager to start work. More than likely you'll be able to get an interview and you'll be able to get started. All
right, any tips for those who are applying, Jillian?
Just apply. For us, like we said, McDonald's makes it as easy as going to the store and applying there, text apply, but in our organization, you can even visit our website at www.thewelburnorg.com and apply online, and you'll get a response immediately. You'll either talk to Oscaletta or anybody on our team. We are just hands-on. We love people. That's the number one thing in our company that we focus on is our people, and we want them to know whatever your goals are, whether it be a career at McDonald's or your personal goals, we're here to help you, whatever that is, educational. If you want to buy your first car or you're saving up for something, let us know. We have these conversations all the time with our crew members. What are your goals? What are you looking to achieve? And let us help you. And sometimes it turns into a career, more than what you even expected. And sometimes we get to share in that moment of reaching that goal. For example, we have a lot of our employees that are younger, and a lot of them didn't have a graduation last year. So
that's right.
Tomorrow we're actually hosting a graduation ceremony for all of our employees who graduated high school last year or college, also this year, and giving them that moment because it is something to celebrate. It's a very proud moment. It was a goal that they accomplished, and they deserve to be celebrated for it. So those are the types of experiences you can expect working with us.
And some of the best fries on planet Earth as well. To both of you, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Really
thank you so much for having us.
Yes,
thank you. Hey, stick around. We'll be right back, and we're going to be talking to more local business owners about keeping the doors open during COVID and hiring in 2021.